we have Group D, and our system is a public transport ticketing service. Basically, we have done a pay station and a mobile. I'll be demonstrating the pay station first. For the first, if a user comes, if the person doesn't know how to work with this system, we have provided a demo, small demo. This is the demo. It shows how to get the to get a new smart card. You have to select the new smart card and enter the pin, and you have to re-enter the pin. This is kind of demo, like we gives with the sort of a click thing. And by this, I'll be demonstrating this actually now live. Okay, and this is the demo. The end of it. Okay, so I'll issue a new smart card. Here, when you come to this interface, we have a smart card or get tickets. Basically, pay station works with smart cards and tickets. When you go to smart card, we have two options: either new smart card or top up smart card. We have used large buttons because pay station normally it has to be user friendly and it should be easy to work with. We have used icons and as well as large buttons. And when you go to new smart card, you have to give the pin, and you have to give the pin, and you have to re-enter the same pin. And if you don't enter the wrong pin, it will give you the pin numbers as a match. And so if you give the correct pin and then you submit, you can go to the packages view. When you are taking a smart card, you have to choose a package. We have given packages, and these are the 4 packages that we have given. And here also we have used sort of button thing, so we can quickly go through. Just using one click, we can go to a package. We can select a package. We can select one package. Let's say night package. If I'm choosing one, then you can choose the payment method, either pay by card or pay by cash. When you go to pay by if you go to pay by cash, it shows the amount to pay in order to get the package. It says 150. Then it shows what is the stage. Like, if you go to back, it says we are in the 3rd step and we have to go for one more step to complete. So likewise, then when you accept the payment, it says confirm payment. Okay, yes. It shows the smart card details. It says the account number is SA28 and smart card ID and what is the package and account balance. Okay, when you go to and again you can top up the same smart card. You have to enter the smart card ID, say and PIN number. Then you can go to you can top up either by pay by card or pay by cash. If you choose pay by card, you can choose the pay by card also. You have to give the card number, then you have to give the PIN, and then you have to give the amount. Accept the payment, then as a confirmation box you have to click yes. Then it will be added to the current amount of the smart card. Then going back to the home, then the other thing is tickets. Basically tickets. When you are issuing giving a ticket, firstly you have to choose the package. Let's say we took the night package again. Then you have to give the source and the destination. Let's say Peta, and from Peta to Gold Road. Then you can check the fare how much. It shows the chosen packages peak and off peak values. Then when you check fare, it shows how much it cost you. Then when you check fare, the next button will be visible. Then you can click next. Then you can choose either by card or either by cash. If you choose cash, it shows total amount is 36 rupees. Then you can pay. There's a confirmation box. You can say yes, thank you, your card payment is received. Basically, this is the pay station that we have developed, and here we have given some helpful tips also. Frequently asked questions like this. Likewise, we have given by using the small icon help. We have given help tips and demo. Other than that, they have chosen a very user-friendly interface because it would be basically people are busy when using a pay station. I'll give it to Sachin to demonstrate the mobile app. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Roy. I'm going to demonstrate the mobile application we have created. this is the mobile application we have created. It's a loading screen. We put it on purpose because user know now still the application is loading. This is the login screen. You can see this is a simple design with a blur background and this white color thick fonts. Most popular now. This kind of design is very popular. You can enter the mobile number and go to the login. But now I'm going to create a new user. Here we have to enter mobile number. And the username. Now we can register. Here now this promoter, we have to select package. You can select any package here. Out of second package, we have to select the payment method, and we also display some useful tips here. Here's the now here we can pay our amounts. Here we enter the credit card numbers and the PIN. Here then promote a confirmation after click yes.
You validated all UI aspects, right? All text boxes and
Yeah, but
Other than the card
Card
PayPal IDs, we don't know how to work with PayPal and all. So other than that, we have entered.
we send outside. It will display the confirmation message. Now we can go to the home. This is our home screen of the mobile application. This screen, you can see there is widgets displaying important data like mobile created expiry date, and also the. Now we have several options. We can check the map. What are the routes available, and here other features we can top up your account by using this interface. You can use card number. Now the amount is
if you enter minus, can you do something to the amount? Did it deduct?
Minus and I haven't validated that.
That has not been.
we don't consider that other. Now talk about this interface. Is have icon menu and very colorful color, so user will not get boring using these interfaces. That's all about the mobile application. My friends going to continue.
Thank you, Sachin. I would like to explain the control panel, as in the admin panel of the system. This is our admin panel. We haven't put much of an effort to design it, since it's the admin panel, and we have used tab pane to navigate to whatever the options we want. And in here we can add a package. I'll show you how it's done. Say something like and we can add the peak charge as well. Say it's something like 50. I'll say something like 100. And off peak charge is something like 50, and the amount immediately is something like 150. When we add package, it gives us a message saying package successfully added, and then if you go to this mode, here it is here you can see it's added in this table, and through this interface we can we can update the packages we have added. Say here we had lots of packages, and if we needed to choose a package, a particular package, we can search by giving the say the package ID, and in this case this is that, and and if I try to update something, first we have to click on this. I'm going to try to update the package I just added. Say I need to update this amount needed, the threshold value to something like 100. Click update, package is updated successfully, and that's the purpose of that. And in here we have the log. Log is the place where you have all the details of all the transactions and all the travels, all the travels that happened, and so yeah, this is the main log, and we can search the main log using the date, which is something really useful, and it's you don't have to choose it from here because it's already chosen. And what you do is all these packages are added on 4th of August. Today is 4th of August, and if I try to add something like 5th of August and try to search, there you see there are no records which happened on 5th of August. And if you need all the packages again, all you have to do is just refreshing, and then if you need to search these logs by route, what you're going to do is just click on route, and then it shows you a text box, and you can type in the 100 only here. Okay. Then we should see all these packages, but say something like this 10, and well, nothing is displayed. Well, that's basically it about the admin panel, and I would like to give the chance to my colleague Anuradha to explain the rest.
Thank you, Suru. So I will continue with another main task which was illustrated by sequence diagram. Is the procedure of the card reader. So in the spec they have mentioned this is some kind of device with a small display. So we didn't put much effort to design this displays. So here what's simply done is, as my friend showed, users can buy smart card. So after buying the smart card, these kind of devices are located in the public transport. As example, in the bus, this kind of devices are located. So whenever user is getting into a bus, he or she should swipe that smart card into the device. So that detecting card method, actually we couldn't implement the detecting card method since we don't have the resources like that detector they have mentioned in the spec. So here what we are doing is we are giving the card ID. So here my friend have created a card, as I remember it was SC4. So whenever he's we need to select the location here. If it is in a bus, it should automatically update it, but since we don't have that resource, we need to put the location by our hand. So if I put Panpur here and the card is CS4, if the card is validated and if the card is found in our database, in the card reader, it will display the current location, time, and it will say enjoy the journey. So whenever he is getting down at let's say Ratmalana, then we need to swipe the card. Whenever swipe the card, it will show the amount charged for that journey, and this message, thank you, come again. This is the simple procedure which is done by this card, and again this is the same procedure which is done for the passive cards. Passive cards mean the tickets. So tickets start with PC, and let's say actually I don't remember what's the card he brought last time. I will say PC4. So here we don't have a PC4 card, that's why it's displaying this error. That's how this procedure is done. Whenever the ticket is put into this machine check with the current source location. If the source location is matched with this current location, then you can proceed with the journey. It will say okay, the ticket is validated. Otherwise, it will display an invalid error message. Or if the ticket is already used one, again it will display a used ticket status. I will try another number because I don't remember the number. So that's the procedure what is done in this card reader. So again I'm going to this is the card reader one, and again in the spec they have mentioned another inspector device. So inspector device is basically doing it is check whether the user has actually entered the card into a machine. So I will again use the C4 card to create a journey. It will say enjoy the journey. So the interface is inspector UI. Actually this was a machine. So I can inspector can check the card whether there is actually user has inserted the card into the this card reader machine. So I can search with SC4 check. Also log from World Road at 14 at 2 this time. So this is the procedure done here. And if we get down from class, we again the destination is same, so no amount is charged. So if we check again, no log found display is message is displayed. So this is what that procedure is doing. Then I am moving on to the testing of our system. So basically, JUnit testing framework are used for the testing purpose.
Before that, I want to know how many functionalities did you implement?
Yes, sir.
How many functionalities did you implement?
How many functionalities? Issue
All the
smart.
SQL diagrams were covered.
Four sequences.
Yeah,
all the sequence diagrams are covered.
Did you add
that-
something additional things as well for in addition to these sequence diagrams?
Yeah, that's the package one is additional one,
Yeah.
and the mobile one is also additional one because the mobile one wasn't in the sequence diagram. In the sequence diagram, there was only this card reader one and topping up smart card, and the other one is buying a ticket.
Buying a ticket, a passive card.
Those three were the
So
sequence
did
diagram.
you add whatever the UML things for these additional things?
Yeah.
Did you mention in a critical request?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see that one. Let's move on the source code. Okay, show me one class, whatever the you added, like comments and those things, right, for the classes.
So
Method level comments.
yeah, this is the class level comment we used, and this is the method level comment.
Did you use a design pattern?
Yeah, here we have
What
used
was
singleton.
it?
Singleton we have
Singleton
used.
pattern.
Yeah.
In addition to singleton pattern, what are the other design patterns did you use?
Actually, we couldn't use any design pattern rather than singleton because when we were developing this design, actually it was not very. There wasn't a need to put design patterns.
Yeah, the singleton was enough at the moment because we didn't want any other single.
We didn't actually want to complicate the code with the design pattern that might not be necessary.
Complicating design
Yeah.
patterns basically reduce whatever the code and tune up, right?
Yeah, we just didn't want to add unnecessary,
If
that's
you feel like add design patterns, you have to add, right? And if you feel like it's not necessary, then you don't need to add.
yeah.
If you have
Actually,
any
if you
So we thought singleton might do the trick, and
there are
yeah.
situations like when you do something like they use different means of transportation, right? So for that you can use decorator pattern or something in order to add whatever the cost or something, calculate the total costing of each and every transport specific things. So, oh, it's fine, you get it. Comments,
And also
did
Java
you generate Java doc?
Yeah.
Can you show me?
Do I need to generate again?
Yeah. Did you use version control for your system?
Yeah.
What was
GitHub.
GitHub.
So this is Java doc. If you go to the controller package, and these are the main classes in the controller package. If you go to the, here we have the description, and if you go to control class, here we have the methods and the description, and you can see what are the return types and what are the input parameters and type of input parameters. And
Did you implement unit testing for your
Yeah.
system?
Yes.
so
How many test cases did you
Altogether 20.
altogether there are
21 or
20
20.
Can you show me one test suite? No, inside the test suite. Not that one. Test suite. Okay, fine. Okay. Test cases. Okay. What sort of things did you assert in your unit test cases?
Actually, if we take this example, I find the first I create the account, then I find serialize the account. This method for testing serialization. Then after finding the account, I assert the given value with the deserialization values.
You check whether the serialized
Yeah.
one is as it is there in the when by doing
So this
deserialization.
amount should be a double one.
Okay.
So accepted value and the actual value should be double. So this will assert.
How many text suits implemented?
21. 21.
It covers all the
No, test suits.
test
in
suits. Test suite for
So-
test suits.
4 set test suits.
Yeah.
Did you do user acceptance testing?
Yeah.
How did you?
This is the documentation
Yeah.
for user acceptance testing.
Can you mention? Sorry. Yeah, explain a bit.
So since we don't have the client to test this software, we took actual experience users to test these features. So these are test items. We tested mobile application and the pay station. These are the features which were tested: get smart card, ticket, get ticket, top up with smart card, create mobile account.
These are the main in the sequence diagram, main sequence that's why we choose we have chosen those features. And basically the new smart card is that is a new smart card. We have taken given that new smart card to a person, and we have evaluated that going down.
So
And
this is the procedure.
This is the procedure,
And this is the result we carried out.
and we are taking execution step, and we are expecting some result, and we are inputting some data, and we classify by the pass or fail.
Did everything work?
Yeah, these functions all work,
This function are working.
and we have we demonstrated those now.
How about the UI evaluation? So what sort of evaluation technique did you use?
My friend Isuru will explain it.
I'll do my explanation as I walk you through the document. Right. For the UI evaluation, we have used the field study method. You know, this system involves a lots of users who are from different backgrounds and who may have different needs, and that way the needs the requirements and needs of this system vary a lot. So we couldn't use a method that is implemented inside a lab using using evaluators who would ultimately conclude that user might think this is what user might think, but we needed something that
Actual user feedback.
that works with the user, and so we use the field study method. In the field study method, you can just use actual users in the actual background, because say if we are to conduct it inside the lab, users may not, even though we use actual users, they may not have the right mindset. So we had to use an actual background and actual users.
How many users did you use for?
Actually, for this, for the demonstration purposes, we are using 5. And but I'd like to tell you about the methodology now.
Okay.
And what we have done is we conducted the evaluation process in the at Colombo Fort railway station, and all the 4 members of the development team were involved. And what we did was, first I have to explain what components we are put into test for UI evaluation. This is a prototype we had developed earlier, and these 2 UI user interfaces called Pay Station UI and Mobile UI were put into evaluation. And first, these people who were waiting for the trains at Colombo Fort railway station were explained what we're going to do, what we're about to do, and upon their verbal consent, we gave them a form in writing that to obtain their sign, since we are going to record their face and what they do using screen capture. Right, and what we are basically doing here is we give them a set of tasks to implement, and as they implement those set of tasks, what we're going to do is we are going to record their face, and we are going to screen capture what they do. And for the evaluation process, that is. And in the field study method, we have 2 methods of carrying out a field study. One is observation, and the other one is interview. And this covers the observation method, since we are using a recording device to record the face and the activity. And then we have pre-compiled a set of questions, and we have then we are going once they are done with execute.
Did you provide separate questionnaire for these users and
Yes.
check whether
Yes. That once they're done executing all the tasks, we interview them with with cross questions, and and those questions covered all the aspects of a proper UI, or the UI that is
whatever the
expected.
context that you want
Yes.
to cover, you cover
Yes.
through your questionnaire.
Yeah, and so basically what we are testing, the qualities we are testing are listed down here: ease of use, and like I said, these were used to explain the user. Without using heavy terminology, user might not be familiar with. We use this ease of use, learnability, safe to use, look and feel, appeal of interface, and these each of these qualities covered a set of related ID principles, and they are listed down here. For ease of use, navigation and recovery, familiar and affordance for the learnability, conviviality and style constraints, and yeah, likewise, yeah, that's how we have conducted it. And these are the questions we have asked. Are you satisfied with the ease of use system provides? So he has to, since these are closed questions, we have given them 3 answers: satisfied, unsatisfied, or fairly satisfied.
You rate, right?
Yes.
And answer.
Yes, that's what we have done, and yeah, that's the interview.
Don't you feel like that given rate is enough, or sometimes you have been to think about should include something more like rating 1 to 5, or asking like some intermediate values as well? Sometimes user might have like average attitudes regarding your system. So how we are going to capture those things?
That is, we have an intermediate level, fairly satisfied. So I think that is covered through that. And also, if you want to, now these questions cover the overall aspect, it evaluates the UIs as whole. But if you want to be more specific, then we have the observing method. Like what we do, I'm going to explain it next. How we now. We have the observing method. So what we do in the observing method is, like I said, we video record and screen capture. We take them and we analyze it in this way.
Okay, and now for that one, didn't you think about analyze user logs and stuff? Especially now, you can use separate sensors and things. It's fine. But
User logs means indirectly.
Indirectly, you are going to monitor user what are the things user is going to. How about
Well, I don't think that there were ethical problems in that case. I think this was easier, and this is more reliable. Users can provide. We are asking them in an actual background, and their mindset is to if we have something like this, then that's good or bad, and what are and they can evaluate it truly in a background like this. So that's why we have used this sort of the thing rather than trying to indirectly examine the user.
Why didn't you think about using a heuristic or something expert review grid or something?
Yeah, like I said in the beginning, we needed something that involves the actual user in the actual background, so that we can obtain an actual reading, actual evaluation, a true evaluation, because our system involves lots of users. Unlike this is not user specific. Since this is developed for traveling and traveling services, it involves lots of users with various requirements. So we needed to cover it with actual users.
When we are going to use for this approach, you use only 5 users. Sometimes user would be more subject to telling things. It is not really what that user needs to provide, something like that. So didn't you think about those things? How many users you are going to use, especially for?
No, actually, we have used a lot of users. We carried out this session for 2 hours or 3 hours. But for the demonstration purposes, we have
You didn't think about, in addition, that it's better.
Yeah, actually, these 5
people.
people, we have thought that they represents those the population who are users, and we have tried to be as we have tried to vary the user types, like old people, kids, and young people when we are evaluating this process, this UIs.
So, did you think about ethical considerations?
Yes, yeah. There were actually ethical problems, because we are recording their face, and some people were asking questions, why are you recording our face? And that in that case we have to provide them with the document. Once we obtain their verbal consent, we have to provide them with the document which explain them what we are going to do and what we are not going to do, and we obtain the slide, and that's how we covered the ethical aspects of it. and we are not using their names, their face. They are only for the purpose of this research.
So for the recording purpose, didn't you get the user's consent for when you are going to observe exactly?
Yes, we gave them a form, and then it was all mentioned in there. First, we told them what we are going to do, and upon their verbal consent, we gave them a form, because this is a critical scenario, because we are recording their face, and so we needed to give them it in writing. So yeah.
Based on the user's feedback, did you do any adjustment for
Yes,
users?
yes. Actually, recommendations were given. These are the results. We have obtained. These are the recommendations.
Can you explain a few adjustments that you did after user suggestions? User suggested something, based on that user suggestions, you did some kind of modifications for system?
Yeah. Okay. Actually, it was a bit difficult for users to navigate and understand the system initially. So we needed something like users these results suggested something like a demo, something that helps you navigate better and understand the system better.
So considering that one, you added the demo
Yes.
part for the system,
Yes.
and then it would be more
More convenient for the
user-friendly
user to
and
understand the
convenient.
system. Yeah.
And the stage to look 1 to 5. What are the stages that he is in and how many stages
Yes,
to go?
and then these breadcrumbs for navigation we have used, and yeah.
Okay. So what sort of other interaction design concepts did you think when you are going to implement the system, especially designing user interfaces and stuff? So what did you
We have chosen rather than choosing small buttons, since it's a very user-friendly thing, we have used a considerable amount of large buttons, and you just have
Was
to
there
click.
any theoretical aspect mentioned related to using a large buttons and stuff?
Actually, the point was to rather than giving a text word, we wanted to give.
Haven't you heard about a specific law or something related to using large icons?
That's slow.
So that basically he
It's
wants to
just,
accept
you
what you
not
highlight.
hold the icons,
Yes,
just eyes.
There's a specific law.
Yeah.
What's that?
I checked the law and it was said there was another law like you have to reduce the clicks that you have to do. I can't remember that. According to that only.
The concept is there. We just
Fits law or something?
Yeah,
it's slow.
And basically what we're gonna do is firstly we're gonna choose it, let them choose in the drop down, but then again when you consider the law, it's better like if you can do it by 1 click rather than going for 2 clicks. Yeah, choosing package was done like that.
And that is the evaluation process of the UIs.
Can you show me the critical reflection report? What sort of things did you add for the report?
Critical evaluation.
You had a separate report, I guess.
Yes,
You had to
yes,
mention
we
all
do-
the
we
modified.
do have a separate.
You have made a document.
For-
In the this do you want me to explain something like this, right? So what we have added into the class diagram.
Yeah.
Now in the initial design we were given, they had a major flow. That is, they had they had this travel card, which is a entity class associated with set of boundary classes, namely inspector UI, pay station UI, card reader UI. That was directly associated with those, and that is a major drawback, a major flaw in the design. And to overcome that, we have added this controller class, and only through that controller class travel card will be using, or these UIs will be using the travel card.
Okay, that's all right. Okay, fine. So what you had to do?